Hey guys, wanted to do a little bit of a walk around of my new to me lathe. It's an Atlas th48. I'm guessing the production year was around 1945, 6, 7, somewhere in that area. I was talking with my father, and actually my grandfather was a tool and diesman. He actually owned his own company. And my father was quite familiar with this unit. He said it was actually, he looked at it and he goes, oh, that's an Atlas. So it sounds like it's a pretty popular unit. He said this is actually the better one because it's actually got the Timken bearings in it rather than the Babbitt bearings. So I actually picked this up for my father-in-law. He wasn't using it and said that I was more than welcome to have it. So I jumped on the opportunity. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of resto on it, fixing it up, making it so that it is what I need it to be and what I want it to do. So figured we'd just do a quick walk around of it. I've actually got a nice heavy duty steel stand for it. It's actually 1 3/4 inch steel plate that I got, and then I bought some casters for the stand and whatnot. Show you a little picture here. Okay, so just doing a quick walk around of it. He said he does have some extra parts for it. I did not grab them when I was down there last time. I will probably grab them, oh, maybe this week, next week, something like that. But it does have a very small chuck on it. And as you can see, this is probably a 6-inch chuck, which originally I thought this was a little 6-inch lathe. But now I do believe it's, well, I do know that it's a 10-inch. So just looking it over, I am going to need the little crank for here. I'm going to need a new handle. It actually does have the little dabber that you would put on your dead center. I have to look to see if I have a dead center or not. He kind of gave me a small box of stuff in there. And then I need the crank handle for up there. So it looks like all in all I need a replacement hand crank handle. I need another little spindle handle there, and I actually do need this part here. I need a nut for this up here. I actually do have all the running gear stuff, which is over here. It's a 3-phase, 1 horsepower motor. I'm going to convert that over to a just a single phase 110 volt. There's no reason for me to be running it on 220 3-phase. It's got a barrel switch. Actually, I have to look to see if this can be run on single phase or if this is 3-phase only. So haven't really looked into it too closely yet, but figure that is something to be addressed. It came with a little shroud, pretty homemade, but you know, it came out of a industrial shop, so had to be OSHA approved. There's the stand out there. I flipped it over just so that I could put some degreaser on there and tap some holes on the bottom of the feet for some casters. So let's go ahead and do a little walk around here. Like I said, it is an Atlas. This inside here is pretty gruddy. I can only imagine that it's like that because it's sat in a sandblasting area, outside of a sandblasting area for years and years and years. It was covered, but you know, still grit's gonna get in there. So I think this is really going to need a good, maybe not a complete teardown, but a good cleaning up and repaint. So just kind of give you guys an overall look of it. Now, it's been a long time since I've run one of these. I think the last time I actually ran a metal lathe was when I was in high school. And outside, actually no, actually my first shop teaching job, I ran a little mini metal lathe that we had there at the school. It was a just a little grizzly metal lathe and mill combination thing. Kind of a joke of a machine, but for what we needed it for, it worked perfect. So yeah, without too much rambling, that it is. So if anybody can decode the serial number, there it is. 067047. I'm probably guessing that the 047 is 1947, but I don't know. And from what I've read, they didn't change too much on these over the years. But you can see it's got a little bit of surface rust on there, but for what I want it for, I think it'll work perfect. I'm gonna get some mics and some tools. Looking at getting a Shars AXA was a AXA 100 wedge style quick change for this. Looking to get a actual nice 10-inch chuck for it, 3-jaw, and a 10-inch 4-jaw. I'm gonna have to look into the threading and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to look on Mr. Pete's 222 Tubular Canes website, or not website, but YouTube channel. See what he says. I know he's got a lot of these atlases, and I have to reach out to him. I've talked to him a couple times. A very nice guy. So, kind of rambling here. So until I get something better for next time, there's my new metal lathe. So if you like this type of stuff, please rate, comment, and subscribe. We'll talk to you next time.